Mr. Mercedes, the deadly... Mr. Mercedes, the deadly race between a detective and a killer. Part 1. Introduction. An engine roaring in the fog. Welcome back to the channel. Close your eyes and imagine a cold, foggy morning in a Midwestern city. Hundreds of desperate, unemployed people are standing in line, hoping for a chance at a job fair. They are cold, they are tired, and they are vulnerable. Suddenly, the silence is shattered by the roar of a V8 engine. Out of the mist, a massive grey Mercedes-Benz emerges. It doesn't slow down. It doesn't swerve. It plunges directly into the crowd, turning a line of hope into a landscape of broken bodies and blood. This is the bone-chilling opening of Stephen King's Mr. Mercedes. It is one of the most visceral and grounded scenes he has ever written. But the real story begins months later. Bill Hodges, a retired detective who is overweight, lonely, and contemplating suicide, receives a mocking letter from someone claiming to be the Mercedes killer. Is this a final invitation to end it all? Or is it the spark Hodges needs to find his way back to justice? Today, we are stepping into the heart-pounding chase of the Bill Hodges trilogy. Let's see who wins this high-stakes game of cat and mouse. Part 2. Two sides of the battle line. In Mr. Mercedes, Stephen King builds a fascinating dual narrative. He shows us the hero and the villain simultaneously, creating an unbearable level of tension. 1. Bill Hodges, the detective with nothing to lose. Hodges is the classic broken hero. He's haunted by the cases he couldn't solve, and retirement feels more like a death sentence than a reward. The killer's letter changes everything. It wakes up the predator inside him. But Hodges doesn't work alone. He forms one of the most unique investigative teams in fiction. Jerome, a brilliant, tech-savvy teenager, and Holly, a woman struggling with severe anxiety and OCD who possesses a genius-level eye for detail. This found family dynamic gives the book a warmth that balances the darkness of the plot. 2. Brady Hartsfield, the portrait of an invisible monster. Unlike most mysteries, King reveals the killer's identity immediately. Brady Hartsfield is the man who drives the ice cream truck and fixes your computer. He is the invisible man of society. King takes us deep into Brady's warped mind, his incestuous relationship with his mother, his absolute lack of empathy, and the terrifying technical skills he uses to manipulate others. Brady isn't a demon or a ghost. He is a human being with a computer and a plan, which makes him the most frightening kind of villain. 3. The Game of Minds. The battle takes place through a private chat site called Under Debbie's Blue Umbrella. Every message is a psychological blow. Brady wants to push Hodges towards suicide, but he doesn't realize he's actually giving the old detective a reason to keep living. The suspense builds as Hodges realizes Brady isn't finished. He is planning a spectacular massacre at a crowded teen concert that will make the Mercedes incident look like a minor accident. Part 3. Stephen King's detective style. Even without supernatural elements, Stephen King manages to make your skin crawl. The naked reality of evil. In Mr. Mercedes, there are no vampires or aliens. The horror is strictly human. King explores how easily a sociopath can hide in plain sight, and how the modern digital world provides the perfect tools for a predator. The relentless pacing. The book moves like a ticking bomb. As the day of the concert approaches, the chapters get shorter, and the tension becomes suffocating. King proves that he doesn't need a haunted hotel to create atmosphere. He just needs the sound of a ticking clock and the eyes of a madman in a crowded room. His prose is lean, mean, and incredibly cinematic. Part 4. Analysis. A reclamation of life. The core message of Mr. Mercedes is a profound reflection on purpose. Bill Hodges starts the book looking at the barrel of his own gun. He finds salvation by hunting death. The book argues that we are defined by the missions we choose. By protecting others, Hodges saves himself. It is a story about the light of human connection, the bond between the old detective, the black teenager, and the neurodivergent woman, standing against the cold, narcissistic void represented by Brady. It highlights that evil is often isolated and lonely, while good is built through collaboration. Even when facing a Mercedes in the dark, we only survive when we stand together. Part 5. Conclusion. A must-read for everyone. Mr. Mercedes is a masterpiece of the modern crime genre. It is gritty, realistic, and impossible to put down. If you thought Stephen King only wrote about clowns and ghosts, this book will completely change your mind. It won the Edgar Award for Best Novel for a reason. It's a flawless thriller that stays with you long after the final page. Thank you for watching this summary. Do you prefer the supernatural king or the detective king? Which of Bill Hodges' unlikely teammates is your favourite? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe to join us for our reviews of the next books in the trilogy, Finders Keepers and End of Watch. Until next time, keep your eyes on the road and stay alert. Goodbye.